Hey YouTube, it's ICU and welcome to the 179th episode of Best Tech Info and Rumors. Alright, so to start off the other day, a rather breaking story was published and I actually created an in-depth video on the topic. So while I'm going to discuss it briefly in today's episode, I highly recommend watching the complete video that's actually dedicated to the topic. So, like I said, to start off earlier this week on Wednesday, a set of images of what were allegedly iPhone 6 components were anonymously leaked to Mac Rumors. Now, while new details have surfaced suggesting that these images are fake, they do provide a really great rendition of what an iPhone with a larger display could look like. But assuming they're real, and I'm not saying they are, like with years past, the recent leaked images are definitely out of focus. However, the pictures certainly aren't as low resolution as past leaks. Furthermore, even if the new information on this leak wasn't made available and didn't reveal that its potential fabricator could have possibly reused textures from past leaks, initial leaked prototypes of both the iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C from last year were lacking the FCC text that's so blatantly apparent on the purported iPhone 6 rear shells in the pictures, indicating that if these were real, Apple would be further along in the development process than with years past. In addition to the appearance of FCC text so early though, and the possible reusing of texture issues, the device also lacks a cutout for plastic or glass that would serve as an antenna window that would easily allow the signal to pass through the metal frame, like the iPod Touch 5th generation and all cellular iPad models have. Also, by simply overlaying an image of an iPhone 5S over one of the leaked components, presumably using the home button to determine proper scaling, a designer in contact with Mac Rumors was able to extrapolate some crude measurements. And in line with recent rumors, the numbers reveal that the alleged iPhone 6 will feature a 4.7-inch display measuring diagonally with a width of 2.3 inches, which is the same as previous iPhone models. Now, there are additional details on the leak and what Apple's next generation iPhone will look like in the video that I will have linked to below. Again, I highly recommend watching it if you're at all interested in the iPhone 6. Also, just remember to stay tuned because before the release of not only the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5C, but also the iPad Air and the second generation Retina iPad mini, I actually received components for the devices and created detailed videos on them ahead of their announcements even. So of course I will definitely try to do the same this time around with Apple's next refresh of iDevices. And in between things, before we discuss jailbreaking, I just wanted to briefly mention that beta signups for Titanfall for both the Xbox One and PC are open now. So if you have yet to and you own an Xbox One or even a PC, then just be sure to sign up for what looks like a very short beta run of Titanfall, which is set to be released next month in March. Alright, now referencing an article from iJailbreak Evasion, with the impending release of iOS 7.1, a countless number of iDevice jailbreakers around the globe are wondering what's next for the Evaders, the brilliant dev team behind the creation of Evasion 7 and last year's original Evasion utility to jailbreak iOS 6 and the jailbreak scene. So as I previously confirmed in past videos, Apple's developer exclusive releases of both iOS 7.1 Beta 4 and Beta 5, the company patched a number of vulnerabilities required for the Evasion utility to successfully jailbreak iOS 7 through 7.0.4 and 7.0.5 for select non-USA iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C models untethered. So knowing that Apple will, in the foreseeable future, render the 7.0.4 Evasion 7 jailbreak useless with the release of 7.1, effectively making it impossible to jailbreak 7.1, it's crucial to take advantage of the current opportunity to jailbreak the latest public firmware. So for those of you who have yet to jailbreak and in turn enabling the ability to install the plethora of extensions, modifications, and unique add-ons available through Cydia, I highly recommend doing so. I'll have a link to my in-depth video tutorial guide down below. Just be sure to check it out, again, if you have yet to. As for other recent releases though, aside from iOS 7.1 Beta 5, Apple issued 7.0.5, again, for select iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C models in non-US countries, and I also created a video discussing jailbreaking 7.0.5, so if you happen to be in another country besides the US and you own one of the newer iPhones on the exclusive firmware, I will have a link to my video below. Unfortunately, Unfortunately though, the future of jailbreaking once 7.1 is issued looks relatively bleak, as the evaders won't release their next public untethered jailbreak utility until after both iOS 8 and Apple's next round of iDevices are made available this fall and/or coming winter. So with that in mind, it's paramount that you avoid 7.1 if you wish to maintain your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch's jailbroken state. Also, if you have yet to watch my unboxing and review of the all-new Pebble Steel smartwatch from last week, just be sure to do so, because I detail why it's quickly becoming one of my favorite tech devices, third to my iPhone 5S. Now finally, in this week's episode, I wanted to mention what some of you who follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter may already know. I created an app in collaboration with Marcus, who worked with me in the past on Free App Life, in addition to Adrian from iPod Uplink. But the app by both Marcus and myself is set to be released very soon. We submitted it to Apple for review on Monday. That's last Monday. So hopefully it should be approved, and once it is, I plan on doing a few giveaways with it that tie into it. So just be sure to stay tuned if you want a chance to win an iPad, and also keep in mind this is our first game developed, so while the concept isn't 100% original, it's definitely fun and addictive to play, and depending on how well this does, we may create other games in the future. And once it's available for iOS, again, I will create a video on it, and I'll also discuss the concept more in depth and share with you guys some additional details. Alright, and that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys liked it, and if you want a chance to enter to win a $100 Amazon gift card in this video, just be sure to rate it up, hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I release new videos, and leave a relevant comment down below in the comments section. Once your comments have been posted, you'll be automatically entered to win. If you don't know what to leave in the comment section, try answering the question of the day. And for this video, I think I'm going to make it two-parted. So first of all, if the recent alleged iPhone 6 leak was actually real, what do you guys think about it, and would you be content if that device actually ended up being the official iPhone 6 from Apple? If not, why? And for part two, let me know what your guys' take is on addictive apps down below in the comment section, or on Jailbreak Tech Info. Again, anything on either of the two topics you can leave in the comments. And if you guys want to be updated more often, such as when I release new videos or cover jailbreak topics, just be sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I'm in one of your circles inside of Google+. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.